Welcome to Sweetwater County, a quiet area in Southwest Wyoming with around 40,000 residents.
It might not look like much, but what this area lacks in population, it makes up for in character. With all the laborious work of this country's past, it has a hardworking group of people to back it up. The people of Sweetwater County make Wyoming's history so significant, with their hard work and dedication to make the town great and successful with what we had around us. The mining industry in Sweetwater County has shaped our economy and our way of life. It's a source of pride, hard work, and dedication, passed down through generations. Stories of men and women who labor in the mines often echo the same themes we explore in our upcoming production, Hadestown.
Community means everything. We have so many groups, we have so many diverse interests, and the great thing about this school is that we all get to support one another. As the National Honor Society advisor, I'm very blessed because my group of kids has a little of everything. I've got athletes, I've got thespians, I've got all kinds of groups represented, and so we know how important it is to show support, to show up for each other, to say positive things, and really contribute to the best of our ability, because we are a part of the everything. We are truly invested in each other, and what you want for yourself is often what you want for your peers in Green River, and I don't know that that's something that you can find everywhere.
The main mines that operate west of Green River are Tata Chemicals, Church and Dwight Company, Inc., and the Genesis Alkali. The trona industry in Wyoming continues to boom, and it doesn't show signs of stopping. Many people in Sweetwater County have family members who work in the mining industry. Within the cast of Hadestown, every one of our 30-something students either knows someone who works in the mines or has a family member who works in the mines. This heritage of mining goes back to the earliest days of Green River, which nearly everyone either worked in the mines or worked with the railroad, another important aspect of Wyoming's history. Hadestown tells the story of two worlds, the bustling industrial city of Hadestown and the mythic, untamed realm of the gods. At its heart, it's a story of hard labor, sacrifice, and the search for hope amidst struggle. The characters of Hadestown, from Orpheus to Eurydice, face the same challenges many in Sweetwater County face today, working in tough conditions to support their communities, fighting to hold on to hope in the face of hardship. Wyoming is home to the biggest trona deposits in the world. If you don't know what trona is, it's a mineral used to salvage sodium carbonate, which is used in everyday things, such as glass, baking soda, food, water treatment, and more. We also have an extensive history of coal mining, which helps fuel our railroads running nationwide.
I'm Dick Blust, and I've been here at the museum for about 6 years now. My official title is Museum Services Specialist. I do research, write articles. I'm the public information officer for the museum. I was in law enforcement for over 30 years. I retired from the sheriff's office here 6 years ago and came to work at the museum right away.
That's really cool. Can you tell us about the history of mining in Sweetwater County?
Well, mining is the history of Sweetwater County. The railroad came through, the Union Pacific Transcontinental Railroad, in the 1860s, and of course trains were all steam driven then, and came through Rock Springs. Now they needed a tremendous amount of coal to function, for the railroad to function, and as it turned out there were huge coal deposits in and around Rock Springs, especially out north. So that something like 57 different nationalities came out to work the coal mines. Rock Springs itself was riddled with underground coal mines. And then north of Rock Springs, along what was called the Great Arch, you had coal camps, which were like small towns, like Winton and Reliance and Stansbury, and the only one left is Reliance. And then the 1950s, coal started phasing out as railroad fuel, and diesel came in, and the coal industry, for those purposes, just kind of withered on the vine. And the little coal towns where little coal camps shut down, and big decrease in the demand for coal. Now Green River, on the other hand, the mineral here is trona. And what we always tell visitors from out of state and out of town, most people, including them, have never heard of trona, but you can't get along without it. And something like 90% of it on the planet comes from our mines west of town.
That's
And
really important, isn't it?
extremely important. The trona mines employ something like 22 to 2,300 people, which, population of Green River and Rock Springs being what it is a significant, very significant percentage of the population.
And how would you say that this mining, especially in Trona, has affected the community?
Well, it's profound. That's what got Rock Springs its start. And Green River was a railroad town. But to think what it would be like around here without the Trona mines is unimaginable. It's extremely important.
Yeah. What would you think that young people should know about mining history of their community these days?
Well, and this applies to any area, frankly, regardless of where it is in the country, but it's extremely important that they understand the community's strengths, the reasons for its prosperity, and indeed the very reason that it's here.
That's awesome. Do you have anything else that you would like to share with us about Trona mining, the community of Green River, Rock Springs, the history of it?
It's a fascinating area. Of course, I'm a little prejudiced, but it's a very complex history, and a varied history. You have ranching, you have farming up north towards Farson and Eden. You have the mining operations, and of course you still got coal mining operations east of Rock Springs. The Jim Bridger mine, Black Butte coal, come to mind. That coal, of course, isn't destined for railroads. It's used for power generation in other parts of the country. And then you have a huge power generation station at the Jim Bridger power plant. It employs about 400 people.
That's incredible. Thank you so much for your time with us today.
Oh, my pleasure.
Yeah. Hadestown's depiction of the underworld mirrors the tough, sometimes unforgiving reality of the mining industry, where people work not just for themselves, but for their families, their communities, and their future.
I think that Hadestown is going to be one of, if not the best production Green River High School has ever performed. It sparks a lot of emotion, and I'm super excited to perform it in front of everybody.
I think Hadestown is going to be, like we said, one of the best productions. This cast is amazing, and it's coming together very well. Like, I'm so proud of everyone on this set because we only had like 2 months, and it's coming together amazing.
When you come to see Hadestown at Green River High School, you'll be reminded of the unyielding spirit that keeps Sweetwater County going. even in the toughest of times. Every song, every dance, and every performance in this show represents the resilience of those who dedicated themselves to the labor that fuels not just our community, but the world. Just like the myth of Orpheus and Eurydice, our community continues to strive for something more, striving to make our voices heard, our work valued, and our legacy stronger than ever. We are happy to have you here to experience the magic of Hadestown, a story that's not just an ancient myth, but one that speaks to the lives of hardworking people in Sweetwater County today.
The world we dream about, and the one we live in now.